Hi there everybody, gonna try and do this. Welcome. This is our second video. Last time I did this, I got destroyed by a bunch of destroyers. What the heck? I want to do this mission because I will get access to Skitarii and a additional tech priest, so that should be fun. Might be a little difficult though, but we're gonna do our best. You do not relish this mission, Subdomina Kepra. I ascertained this from your pupil dilation, nervous system stress levels. Even in victory, the men and women on the ground suffer, but that's not something I imagine troubles in Magos. Some tech priests choose to excise the emotional centers of their brains, especially when they reach the rank of Magos. I did not. I have fought under plenty of magi who had no emotion at the loss of men and women in combat. I'm glad to know I'm not doing that again. If I do this mission, I get Skitarii, skitty. I am capable of quarantining emotions in my neural vaults and choosing to experience them if they are beneficial. I am not ruled by them, but I am not ignorant of them either. That is why casualty rates on missions under my command are 11.7% below the average. I'll take that as a good omen. Subdomina Kepra, how goes your attempts of establishing a foothold on Silva Tenebrae with our main forces, or Tenebras? Operations in the Tomb of Acropus are continuing, Magos, but the enemy is pressing our perimeter hard. It is impossible to explore the tomb if all my troops are tied up, keeping themselves from being overrun. I see. The enemy is aware of our presence. It seems like it. They're not just attacking at random. The Necrons are exerting pressure at key points, hoping we will falter. Logic demands a response. Ignoring this predicament invites defeat. Your solution? With your help, collapse the tomb on them first. I love the music in this game. I have plotted 4 locations in the Tomb of Acropus. If these are made impassable with the demolition charges, the Necrons won't have the run of their own tomb anymore. My cohort will see this is done. Once the key points are blocked, the Necrons will be funneled into our crossfires. They'll spend a lot more lives testing our defenses. I am not certain the Necrons can be accurately said to have lives. Well, whatever they have, they're going to lose a lot of them. Hell yeah. I like Kepra. She's probably one of the cooler of the characters. Several Necron skulls are carved into the walls of this chamber, all arranged looking at a central pedestal holding up a globe. Inspect the globe. Oop. The globe represents Silva Tenebris itself, with the tomb's value location picked out in silver. Before any further intelligence can be gleaned, however, the eyes of the Necron heads fire a fusillade of metal darts into the chamber. The cohort are caught in the trap before escaping the room, suffering several injuries in the process. Curiosity killed the tech priest, is that right? Many such cases. Chastisement of the menials on the Kestis Metallicon will follow. Failure of maintenance of something. The detonator of this charge appears to be a dud. Some menial must have neglected to perform the required anti-corrosion rites. Replace. I absolutely need access to Skitarii Rangers at this point. Life forms, sudden appearance on aspects, unexpected. Diagnosis. Possible tech. Formless. Teleportation plus warp travel plus unknown. There is no form of warp travel. This is no form of warp travel. The telepathic board has reported no disturbance near the planet the whole time we've been here. Alternate dimensional shift. Teleportation. Unknown. Teleportation tech too volatile. No power signs. No lightning. No single marks. Tomb too deep for teleportation. Alternate dimensional shift. Unknown. We know there's only the materium and real space. Scriptures have written about only these two for millennia. Noting conclusion, unknown, logged, disappointment, desire for answers must be fulfilled. Yes. Destruction is the destiny of the Xenos. There's 2 death marks? Shit. Okay. Wait, no, it's just the same one. So that's what that does. Okay. For the Messiah. Of course they have friends. The Messiah. merciful. They targeted the servitor instead of my tech priest. Oh, Jesus. Huh. Oh yeah, goodbye Deathmark. Let's get this blackstone really quick. Oh yeah. I think we win here. I don't think they can kill us in the next round. Skitarii Rangers, here we come. Oh, kill all enemies, huh? Okay. If you insist. By the will of the blessed machine. By the will of the Messiah. big zap. Destruction is the destiny of this house. By the will of the machine god, be whole again. Get blasted, bitch. Oh, I can absolutely finish this in this turn. Just scan that really quick. I mean, I thought I could. Oops. Let's try this. There we go. Victory. Mission complete. The last demolition charge brings down another section of the tomb. The most heavily used rats around the tomb are now cut off, and the Necrons will be forced to fight on Skitarii terms from now on. Servants of the Omnisci will live now, who would otherwise die, Magos. My thanks for sending your tech priest to the aid of my troops. We will profit nothing on this world if our troops on the ground cannot keep the tombs open until we can ascertain the threat they contain. This is simple logic, subdomina. Maybe, but nevertheless, I thank you. Few Skitarii have reason to expect a tech priest to come to their aid so directly. We are used to being disposable. Well, not to me. My emotional cores return dismay and anger whenever a Skitarii is described as disposable. No one is disposable so long as they do the Omnisci's work. Thus it is written. Of the Electromancer. Blessings of the Omnissiah. Tutelage of Momentum. Let's see. Magos. Lenny. Magos Lenny. I have a friend named Lenny. Fantastic. Why is that there? It's weird. Excuse me. Magos Jeremiah, get out of my face. He will not get out of my face. Okay. Oh, there we are. Skitarii Ranger. Yeah, I love these boys. I love these boys so much. Let's see what's next. We'll try this one. This one's called Radiation Burns. Damage sustained during the warp transit forces the Castus Mechanicus to vent much of its fuel reserves. Quartermaster Rowe suggests acquiring a supply of isotropic material from the Tomb of Arclight for use as fuel on the Castus Mechanicus. We are at least deploying a single Skitarii. Mechanicals, let's go. Cognition points. Magos. Stable orbit achieved and maintained. My thanks, Quartermaster. I would remain in the geosynchronous orbit for the duration of this mission. Fuel reserves calculated. Continuous orbit probable but not certain. Additional fuel acquisition recommended. Attention required. Troublesome news, Megas. The tanks are nearly empty. Oh fuck. Supplies are low. Far from sufficient. Problematic in the extreme. How can our supplies be low? We only just arrived here, Quartermaster. Warp transit, less than satisfactory. New reports state cargo supplies vented to the void as a result of damage. Most unacceptable. Then what is our situation now, Quartermaster? Deploying armed forces on hostile world is costly exercise. Logistically complex. Running costs for the cast is metallic and in orbit far from negligible. Oh boy. Negligible. Crisis in isotropic fuel matter for the core reactors. Disappointment and frustration are flooding my neural files and require quarantining. I focus instead on the solution. Can you present one? The tomb of Argolet contains strong traces of radioactive decay. Supplies of necessary materials present. Request acquisition before materials half-life is expired. Skitty. You have a Skitarii. The tomb of Argolak isn't particularly welcoming, Magos. Are you certain it's worth the risk to go in? Bro, if we can't stay in orbit, we're cooked. Our mission here cannot be fulfilled if the cast is metallic and has insufficient fuel to stay in a stable orbit. Very well. I hope the Quartermaster understands what missions like this cost. Cost of deployment less than the value of resources acquired. Mission is mathematically justified. Well, when you put it like that, A sudden radiation spike has turned this part of Argolak's tomb into a dangerous hot zone. A pair of Skitarii lie in the zone, evidently having been overcome by the rad levels. It is sacrilegious to leave them there unrecovered, but the area may be too hazardous to do anything else. We will bring them back. No Skitarii left behind. We need to establish a beachhead presently. This little guy. This is the guy we get. That's what we're getting in Darktide. This little guy. I love him. Oh, my tech priest is getting fucked up. That's okay. Using these guys to generate cognition points. Oh, you just straight up stuck over there, huh? Fair enough. At least for this battle. Courage. The cohort makes its way through the treacherous area and suffers injuries when their movements cause a secondary collapse that rains debris down onto them. However, the sacrifice may have been worth it, as they emerge from the collapse having forged a shortcut towards their objective. Alright. Yep. Resync. Cataphon battle servitor armor not thick enough. That thing's scary looking. Kiss felons proving equally ineffective must find weakness before warp connection lost. It appears the CNOS form triggered a fragmented recording from Raysack. Indeed, it appears we have a tough time using heavily armored forces against this specimen. Maybe we can use their strength against them. Wise words, Dominus. We will have other opportunities to deploy. Fire at my laser. Oh, I killed him. Ha! That's straight up crit. That's fantastic. We just killed that guy over there. Come on. Come on. Crazy. Okay. Oh shit. That was powerful. It's crazy. Oh, he just ate all the cognition, cogitation. Oh no, my tech beast! Rip. Rip. Big rip. Oh, did he just fall over dead? Oh, he did. That's funny. Move him from the battlefield. Be blessed by the Omnissiah. Provoking that attack of opportunity, that's not a big deal. Not compared to getting more Blackstone. More Necron warriors, my goodness. Oh, I lost 2 tech priests during this. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Damn, Magos Lenny's kicking ass. Let's go. Good job, Magos Lenny. Get dunked on, nerd. The Skitarii dabs on the enemy. Buddy on the side as well. Nice. The cohort locates a cache of ingots forged from a rare isotope by some unknown Necron method. They are able to take this rare bounty back to the tomb entrance for processing into fuel for the Castus Metallicon. You have your supplies. Is the fuel situation improved? The fuel is good. The rest, not so good. I anticipate further requests for action in maintaining mission optimal supply levels. Undoubtedly, no army survives without supplies. Supply is not in the habit of walking into our hold. And I am sure we will hear from you again, Quartermaster. Let's go! My poor tech priest. They got fucking nuked. The Skitarii Ranger survived, though. Just built different. They got a Cognos flamer. I want to read that as a Corgi flamer. It's just like a little Corgi of spews flames everywhere. Litany of Life. That's good. Benediction of the Young Messiah. Blessings. 6 cognition points. That's crazy. Shroud Psalm. Taming the Machine Spirit. Ooh. That sounds broken. Sounds really broken, actually. Need to upgrade this tech priest more. He needs to really needs to have some more health recursion, because his stuff is fucked. Once more. Okay, so not only have I negated the health loss upon attack, but he gains a health every turn now. Overall. Very good. Let's give him more fancy arms. Curado Claw, what's this do? More healing, absolutely. Make him more tanky. Look at this guy. Look at this fucking boopable fucking bean. It's crazy. Just a big goofy weapons platform is what he is. This will be the next mission I do, but it won't be right now, because I have Reaper with friends shortly. So I'm going to end the call here, I think. But call the video? My goodness. Have an absolutely lovely one, everyone. And remember, praise the Messiah!